Hey everyone, in this video we'll learn about the binomial theorem. A very important theorem in math, and it talks about expanding binomials. So let's say we have this very simple binomial right here, x plus y squared, and we want to expand it. This is simple. We can just go ahead and expand it ourselves using FOIL. So x plus y times x plus y. You can go ahead and use FOIL for the first terms, x squared plus xy times yx, so 2xy plus y times y, which is y squared. And there you go. That's how you would expand this binomial. But what about expanding this binomial, x plus y to the fifth? This is a lot more difficult to expand. You could do it manually by using FOIL and then going ahead and distributing and double distributing throughout every single term, but this is very tedious and it takes a long time to do. So the binomial theorem helps you expand binomials like this with the high exponent a lot quickly because there is a pattern. There's actually a pattern whenever you expand a binomial. And that's what the binomial theorem is all about. And this is actually a very important application of Pascal's triangle. So Pascal's triangle will come into play. Pascal's triangle we learned about in a previous video. And we are going to use Pascal's triangle to help us with this. And we are also going to use combinations as well, but let's go ahead and write the general formula for the binomial theorem. So x plus y to the power of n. This equals sigma, so the summation from k equals 0 all the way to n of n choose k. This is a combination, n choose k, times x to the power of n minus k times y to the power of k. So this is the general formula for expanding any binomial. And n is the power that you're raising it to, and then this is n choose k. K is, of course, your starting point. You're summing this entire set, or this entire formula all the way from 0 to n, to your exponent, times x to the power of n minus k times y to the power of k. So let's actually go ahead and try to use this with x plus y to the power of 5. Let me just go ahead and put this down here. So x plus y to the power of 5. First, we have x plus y to the power of 5 using the summation. So we start at k equals 0. So k equals 0. And we know what our n is. Our n is 5. Our n is 5. So we're going to go ahead and use this formula for the sigma right here. So this is 5 choose, and again, k, we're starting at 0. 5 choose 0 times x to the n minus k, so 5 minus 0, times y to the k, y to the 0. Good. And let's go iterate it again. Let's do k equals 1. So k equals 1. This is just n choose k, so 5 choose 1. 5 choose 1 times x to the n minus k, 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 times y to the k, which is y to the 1. And we could keep going. Plus, and then now k is 2, 5 choose 2, times x to the 5 minus 2, times y to the 2. And we'll iterate it again. 5 choose 3, times x to the 5 minus 3, times y to the 3rd. And we'll go a couple more times. So 5 choose 4, x to the power of 5 minus 4, times y to the power of 4. And the last iteration is 5 choose 5 of x to the power of 5 minus 5 times y to the power of 5. And there we go. All we have to do is simplify all this, and then we will get our expanded binomial, our entire polynomial, which is x plus y to the power of 5 expanded. Now, this is great, but we have a lot of choose formulas in here. We have a lot of combination formulas. And we can go ahead and evaluate them because we know that 5 choose 0, for example, that would just be 5 factorial over 0 factorial times 5 minus 0 factorial. We know the formula for combinations, but there's actually a quicker way to do this, and that's where Pascal's triangle comes in. So Pascal's triangle, if we go ahead and draw it, and we learned how to draw in a previous video, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, and 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay, so what is our exponent? Our exponent is 5. So our exponent is 5. That means we are choosing the 5th layer, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're choosing the 5th layer of Pascal's triangle. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So that means we already know all the coefficients. It's 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Those are all the coefficients for Pascal's triangle. And apologies, so let me just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me actually choose the correct layer. So this over here, this is layer number 0. So this is layer 0. Then it goes layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, and this one is layer 5. There we go. So we should actually use this layer of Pascal's triangle. Apologies. So we already know how to evaluate all these because those are just the numbers in the 5th layer of Pascal's triangle. It's 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So I can replace all these. Let me go ahead and erase them. So I can replace all these. Just erase that. With 1, 5, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. And that is a shortcut to get all the coefficients using Pascal's triangle. So this is the 5th layer of Pascal's triangle. You just take all those numbers, and those will be all of your coefficients. And then you can go ahead and just simplify all this to get the final answer. So equals down here. We have 1 times x to the 5 minus 0, which is x to the 5, times y to the 0, which is 1. So our first term right here is just x to the 5. X to the 5th plus our second term is 5 times x to the 5 minus 1, so x to the 4th times y. 5x to the 4th y. 5x to the 4th y plus, next up is 10 times x to the 5 minus 2, so x to the 3rd y squared. So plus 10x to the 3rd y squared. And this one is 10x to the 5 minus 3, so 10x squared y to the 3rd plus 10x squared y to the 3rd. And this is 5 times x to the 5 minus 4, x to the 1st times y to the 4th. So plus 5x y to the 4th. And this last one is 1 times x to the 5 minus 5, which is 0, times y to the 5th. This just simplifies to the y to the 5th. And there we go. That is how we expand this polynomial, or this binomial, x plus y to the 5th power. And this is it in expanded form. And we did it using the binomial theorem. We did it using this formula for the binomial theorem. And we were able to get all the coefficients by using Pascal's triangle instead of evaluating all these different combination formulas, all these different choose formulas. So I hope this video helps, and if you have any questions at all, please leave them down in the comments below, and thank you for watching.